I made a mistake in campaigning and bringing APC to power in 2015. Hong Kuyi, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. According to the news article published by Vanguard newspapers, it was reported that the new Nigerian People's Party (Nnpp) gubernatorial candidate for the 2023 Kaduna State election, Senator Sulaiman Othman Hunkuyi, has stated that he wishes to undo bringing the All Progressive Congress to power in 2015. In his words, he said, and I quote, "I made a mistake in campaigning and bringing the All Progressives Congress APC to power in Kaduna State in 2015. However, replying to his statement, the All Progressive Congress Campaign Council in Kaduna State said he was a godfather who has never won any election since when he became the chairman of Markafi local government area at the time of Babangida's regime. It was gathered that the State All Progressive Congress Campaign Council, while speaking in a statement by the Director of Strategic Communication, Ibrahim Musa, said, the All Progressive Congress gubernatorial candidate of Kaduna State, Senator Obasani, will not only win Hunkuyi, but will end his political career in the 2023 election. On his part, Hunkuyi, while speaking in an interview with representatives of the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC), noted that apart from working from the All Progressive Congress at the state level, he also worked for them at the national level in 2015. Well. But make I tell you, you don't talk am early. Good morning, sir. Caro. She you don't talk am early. Now there is no point crying over spilled milk. If your house is scattered, maybe you make sure you put your house in a very good position and you left and your children come turn the house upside down. Crying will not solve the problem. Shouting and scolding they will not solve the problem. You have to get back to work, especially if those children are not of age to take care of the house. So crying over spilled milk will not solve the problem. Now there is nothing like I regret. Do better. But what are you going to do about the regret? Do better. He's coming out to contest for, I hope he's coming out with a mindset of, I want to go and correct the wrongs. That is it. Since he's coming out to contest for, I hope he has a mind to correct the wrongs. Saying that he regrets bringing the APC in power is not enough. He should tell the people of Kaduna State, because I hate his campaigning, let him tell them what he will do, what he will do for them. What exactly is he going to do? How he's going to go about it. That is it. I mean, it is not enough to come out and say, I regret doing this thing. No. He must come out and express, let's that regret. Let them see it in him coming in and doing what he is supposed to do. The right thing. And just like we now at this level, a lot of people that supported the All Progressive Congress are saying, I regret never supporting them. No problem. There is no problem, but it's not going to just, is it going to end in just regret? Or you're going to come out and make sure that if you are not somebody contesting, but as an electorate, you make sure you vote the right persons into power? What are you doing to better the situation? Exactly. What are you doing to better the situation? That is the big question. So this time around, it's not the time for us to come and start regretting. We don't pass. There is nothing we can do. A lot of us have passed under that beach. APC has been in power, yes. They did not perform well, yes. So what are we now going to do? That is the big question. What are you going to do about it? If you're an electorate, what are you going to do about it? If you're somebody who is contesting for power, how are you going to come and show us that you're remorseful? The only way we can show remorse is for us to vote a good person into power. And of course, we're certainly not going to vote for the person along the lines of sentiment of tribe and religion. That is it. That is how we are going to show remorse. It's not just by coming out to saying, I regret of voting the APC into power. No. APC is a hypocrite and deceit of all type, which is being used even today to capture hypnotized people, and it is still ongoing. Well, make we know it is all going to be all mere words if at the end of the day we do not do the right thing. Most especially people that are complaining now. If you are complaining now and you are still among those who are saying, I better make them bring money or make I canvas for them, now money na me are the fine. That means say you never see shaggy, you won't see shaggy pro max before you, maybe you don't use the eye see your ear for this APC regime. But this one, I want to assure you, say, if you vote along the lines of tribe, of nepotism, of favoritism, of a religion bigotry, I want to assure you, say, you will use your eyes in the back of your head. Because the shape you go see will be pro-max. So that is what I'm saying. I hope it will not end in mere words. It is not going to be, okay, I regret doing this, then you will still collect money, sell your vote. Or they will come and tell you, don't worry, I'm going to give your daughter, I'm going to give her a ministerial appointment, I'm going to do this one for her. Uncle, make sure you don't sell the future, or you don't mortgage the future of Nigerians and your children as well with all those promises. Make sure you are voting for someone who you have checked. That is why I said do research on your candidates. Make sure you research on, especially this top 4. You can research on, especially this top 4 now. That anywhere it is either you're hearing APC or PDP, or you're hearing Labour Party or Nnpp. Just make sure you know, you study these people. That's why I say listen to them very well, so that it will not be a case of I think say I did not know that. No, listen to them now. What they have to say to each other, what they have to say about how they're going to make this country better. Listen to them very carefully, very, very carefully. So at the end of the day, that remorse you felt will be seen clearly. If you committed offense, let's say you are married to your spouse now, you offended your spouse. Saying I'm sorry is not enough. It's to make sure that mistake is corrected. Because if you just tell her I'm sorry every time, I'm sorry, that means it will not become a norm. You're just sorry without being really remorseful. So how we are going to show our remorsefulness to really show if you regret voting the APC to power. For those that voted for the APC, because for somebody like me, I don't vote for APC. I did not vote for the APC at all. So that is it. Okay, APC, okay, thank God you are alive. Many of us are dead out of frustration, which is good. That is why it all goes down to doing the right thing this period, making sure that nothing stands between your way and doing the right thing, making sure you overcome everything that will make you do the right thing. And everything that will keep you from doing it, you overcome it. You make sure that you do the right thing now. But that is the only way you can show your remorse. Okay. Who are you? We do not know you. Okay. All the people that ganged up to bring All Progressive Congress to power are regretting now. And educated Nigerians are hailing illiterate. Well, Nigeria know, I've said it before, that the ball is in people's court. However you want to, you do. If you want to kick the ball to the goalpost, you kick. If you want to kick them upside or whatever, kick them. But my own now, make sure it is not going to be fair. What you are saying now is what I call sample, a way of what is going to happen next year. It's going to be hot. We have to put somebody in there so that the person will be able to cool the temperature. It's not going to be funny, A word is enough for the wise. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.